So Russell Westbrook is finally signed to an NBA team for the 2026 season. He's going to be on the team that he was rumored to sign with for most of the offseason, the Sacramento Kings. And I have not done a Kings rebuild yet here in NBA 2K26, so I thought this would be the perfect time. Now, I definitely plan on doing a later Kings rebuild because the goal for today is to get Russell Westbrook a ring before he retires, to use him as much as possible, because I think Russ deserves a proper send-off. I don't know if this is going to be the last year of his career. I thought 2025 was the best Russ year since probably 2021. Before we get back into today's video, I want to give a word from today's sponsor, SeatGeek. The NBA season is about to start up, and I am planning on attending so many different games this year. You guys know I'm a big Knicks fan, so I want to go to a ton of games at the Garden. I live here in Philadelphia. Gonna go to some Sixers games as well, and not just NBA games. I'm gonna use it for NFL games. I'm a big Steelers fan. I go to Pittsburgh every year for a game. I'm using SeatGeek to get my tickets this year against the Bengals in November. You have college basketball tickets available on SeatGeek as well. And it's not just sporting events as well. It's concerts, festivals, you name it. I love just looking at the SeatGeek calendar view as well. It lays everything out, home games, away games. And there's over 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek. And they have over 35 million downloads. That's why they're the #1 ticketing app. And I love using their 1 to 10 scale feature here. You can see what's a good deal and what's a bad deal. So you see a green dot of 10, you are getting an amazing deal out there, but you may find a red dot or an orange dot, and maybe those are seats you should stay away from. SeatGeek has your back there. And of course, I have a code for you guys this year. You can use my code SROS10, SROS10, for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek. That's code SROS10, SROS10. Does not matter if you have a SeatGeek account already. You can use that for your next event. And thank you again to SeatGeek for sponsoring today's video. And he played well with Jokic. Sabonis is not Nikola Jokic, but their play styles are not far off, and that could be very beneficial for Brody next year. Dennis Schroeder is the starting point guard. They have Keon Ellis-Carter. They didn't really need a Russell Westbrook. If you really look at this big man depth, it's a far bigger need in Sacramento. I'm just glad one team gave Russell Westbrook a shot. I was hoping there was going to be an OKC reunion, but is Russ okay, like barely playing next year? I do think Russ is going to, play, I guess, a ton in Sacramento. I know the Knicks were linked to Russ at one point this offseason. So yeah, we're going to do like a full teardown Kings rebuild at one point in this cycle, and that will come, Kings fans, don't worry. But today, we're going to try to be a little bit aggressive and get Russ a ring. So F them picks, F the young players. We're going to try to get Russ a ring. Although I have liked what I've seen out of Nick Clifford in Summer League and preseason. Keegan Murray's going to miss a little bit of time to start off the year, but you have LaVine, DeRozan, Sabonis. I mean, not a lot of good shooters in this lineup, that's for sure. And he actually gets to reunite with Domantas Sabonis. They spent the 2017 season together. Sabonis was a rotational big. He was also a rookie. They got him from that Serge Ibaka trade. Russ wins MVP, and then they trade him for Paul George in the 2017 offseason. So yeah, they do get to reunite here. We're going to keep Russell Westbrook every single year of this rebuild. Hopefully his career can extend for a little bit. We do end up losing to the Kings there. Sabonis and Russ going triple band or band for band to try to get triple doubles this year. I mean, we're not getting 2017 Russ going through that realm. I do think Russ can still be more impactful than Dennis Schroeder. I think you do need Russ to buy in a little bit more defensively, but this team had one of the worst bench units, in the NBA last year, and Russ will be able to give them a better bench this year. You also have like Malik Monk, Keon Ellis, Devin Carter, Zach LaVine. Like, there's so many guards in Sacramento. Once again, they didn't really need Russ, but I'm glad they got Russ, and hopefully he makes the young guys like Nick Clifford better, Devin Carter better, Keon Ellis better around him. And we are 11-10 to start off the year. Now, Sacramento can be bad next year. They do own their first-round pick in the 2026 draft, but it does feel like they want to be competitive in the 2026 NBA season. Zach LaVine is averaging 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists to start off the year. Sabonis is averaging 19, probably leading the NBA in rebounds with 14 a night, and also 8 assists a night. Russ is averaging 15 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, shooting 36% from 3. I'll take that. If we look at the rebound leaders in the league, Sabonis is #1, and he's also 6th in assists. Is there award races yet? Because I was going to say he's got to be like top 5 in MVP talks right now. And hey, I guess this is why you have Russ. Keon Ellis breaks his left arm. He's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks. Karl-Anthony Towns wins NBA Cup MVP. We are about 14-13 on the season in a tough Western Conference. We have a 1.3 point differential. I mean, it's kind of a new era of Kings basketball, right? It's been about a year now since we traded away De'Aaron Fox, fired Mike Brown. They extended Doug Christie, who was the interim head coach last year. I mean, Zach LaVine is still an incredible scorer. I think he just really struggles with the high leverage scoring at times and just being more consistent on a regular season basis. And they gave Dennis Schroeder a 3-year deal. It could be technically a 2-year deal. He has not been off to a good start this year, unfortunately for us, shooting 39% from the field. They wanted to save money this offseason, so they traded away Jonas Valanciunas for Dario Saric, a clear downgrade right there. Russ has actually been one of our better players. And if I was going to mess around a little bit with the shot tendency, like I don't mind upping Sabonis's a little bit. And I don't mind upping Zach LaVine's. I think DeRozan is going to be an intriguing trade piece for us at the deadline if possible. And I definitely want to extend Keegan Murray at the end of the year. I know he got hurt. But yeah, I think we're going to look to trade away DeRozan. I don't know to what team. I don't know if that's just to accumulate some assets that can help us out in the 26 offseason. Could Phoenix want DeRozan since they don't own their first round pick? God damn it, man. As I'm talking about maybe being aggressive, I don't know. Zach LaVine dislocates his patella. He is out for the year. So that is essentially going to make, I don't know, Malik Monk the shooting guard, which isn't a bad option. Now I may have to keep DeRozan because there goes a top scorer for us. I'm really excited about Devin Carter in year number 2, but it's really his rookie season in my opinion. Yeah, Eubanks is probably better than Saric as a backup big, who I'm going to try to use his salary at the deadline. I like Dylan Cardwell from Auburn and definitely like Maxime Reynau from Stanford. So those are guys that, do we have time to develop while we're trying to win a ring before Russell Westbrook retires? Like DeMar DeRozan and a first for Davion Mitchell and Powell. It's not a bad offer because Powell can now be the shooting guard. We still lack front court depth. I don't really want to trade my first. We'll see. And I don't know if I want to bring back Davion Mitchell to Sacramento. It didn't work out the first time. I mean, this is an intriguing offer as well. Malik Monk and a first for Walker Kessler. I don't know if I also want to move Sabonis back to the 4. It is a possibility. Brandon Ingram for Domantas Sabonis. And I get Jakob Poeltl. That's also not a bad offer. All right, so we're close to the trade deadline, and I got to get playoff basketball for Russell Westbrook here in Sacramento. Yeah, he's playing well. I mean, he's not a great three-point shooter, but we realistically have some solid three-point shooters around him. DeRozan shooting 39.5% from 3. Monk shooting 43%. Keegan is shooting 40%. And Sabonis is a fine floor spacing 5. I mean, he's averaging 20 points per game this year. The issue is the defense. We maybe have no good defenders outside of Keegan Murray in the lineup. So our offense is 10th in the West as well. Our defense is about 8th. We have the 9th best point differential, and right now we are the 9th seed in the West. I'm trying to get up to San Antonio, which we're 5 games behind. All right, so I'm actually going to do this trade with the Phoenix Suns. I'm going to be sending them Dario Saric's expiring contract, Keon Ellis, who could be a good defensive guard next to Devin Booker, and with Monk, Schroeder for now, and LaVine when he comes back, and Russ, we're just not going to have the path for Keon Ellis. And I'm going to give them my lottery protected first, so it will be unprotected in 27, but we don't make the playoffs, we get it back. We're getting Nick Richards, who I may eventually flip, because we have like Eubanks, Cardwell right now is like the 3rd string guys. But I'm getting Mark Williams, who's not like a defensive upgrade, but he's definitely a solid backup center. He'll be a restricted free agent. I think he definitely has less value in real life than maybe he does in this game. And Dennis Schroeder has been better as of late. 44% from the field, 37% from 3, 80% from the free throw line. All right, and the Thunder are eventually going to have some like second apron issues. We're going to send them a valuable Hornets second rounder and another one or a swap second and Nick Richards for Aaron Wiggins, who we can value his defense. He's going to play a little bit more on this team. And with LaVine out for the year, we kind of do need another forward / like wing in general. I'm going to make Aaron Wiggins' position though, I think a small forward. Yeah, let's do that. He goes up to a 79. His backup position can still be power forward even though he is 6'5". So it's going to be Russ, Monk, DeRozan, Murray, Sabonis. With Wiggins, Mark Williams is going to get like 15 minutes off the bench. Wiggins can get about 25 off the bench. Eubanks not going to play because Mark Williams is the backup 5. Devin Carter can get about 17 minutes a night. And then the 9th spot is definitely going to be Dennis Schroeder, and then Nick Clifford in that 10th man spot. Nick Clifford can get about 10 minutes a night. He's actually been pretty good for us this year, but the minutes will go down with us adding Aaron Wiggins. So let's do something like this, maybe about 15 to Carter, and then I got about 5 more minutes. Let's go about 30 to Monk and Russ, and let's do about 35 to Sabonis. We'll see how this looks throughout the rest of the year. I hope we can make the playoffs here in the Western Conference before Russ retires. Now, if somebody gets hurt before the deadline, I guess we can make another move. But we'll see what ends up happening. Nope, we are going to go past the trade deadline right now. We're currently 28 and 27. I just got to get in there, man. I just got to get into the playoffs. All right, Nikola Jokic ends up winning MVP. Cooper Flagg is your Rookie of the Year. TJ McConnell, 6th Man of the Year. Wemby Depoy. Nemeas Keita, Most Improved. Dame Clutch Player of the Year. Okay, I guess I didn't have injuries on. We actually got Executive of the Year All right, shout out to Scott Perry of the Sacramento Kings. Domantas Sabonis, All-NBA first team. He shot 45% from three, 19 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. How about that? All-NBA second team, you got Steph, Ant, LeBron, AD, and Tatum. Third team, you have Ja, Zion, Dame, Halliburton, and Harden. Here's all defensive first team. Here is all defensive second team. I mean, we won 45 games. I'm going to think we got in as a top. Damn it, the 9th seed? The 9th seed, 46 wins. The West is insane. So there's a clear drop-off between us and New Orleans. We had a 5.8 point differential, which is better than Portland, Golden State, Denver, and San Antonio ahead of us. Damn. And Minnesota. Maybe we're going to be a playoff team off that. I mean, our pick is lottery protected that I gave was it the Phoenix Suns in the Mark Williams trade? Was that right? Yeah, right? That's where I said that move. So we'll see how this team performs down the stretch. Or I guess there is no stretch now. This is playoff basketball. So do I want to adjust this rotation? We'll go 28 to Russ and Monk. We'll do 32 to Rosen. Keegan Murray I thought was great this year. Let's go 33 there. Let's go 37 to Sabonis. We'll do 22 to Wiggins. I'm not going to play Nick Clifford for the playoffs, so we'll go a little bit more to Mark Williams and a little bit more to Dennis Schroeder. Maybe a little bit more to Aaron Wiggins as well. We'll play DeRozan a little bit more. And why not? We'll actually just go back to 30 for these guys. So this is it. Do or die. 9-10 matchup. This is where it ends. I mean, the Kings were in the 9-10 matchup last year, right? Yeah, and they lost to Dallas, I believe. We had a good first quarter. Not a good second or third. We're down by 2 here in the fourth. Good thing I made that pick water protected. We are going to end up losing, 116, 114. Monk had 29. Sabonis had 23. Russ had 18. And we still lost this game. I don't know what to say. Keegan Murray was a minus 13 in this one. He goes 2 of 7. Schroeder was pretty bad as well. I mean, we still have draft capital. We still have tradable contracts. But the fact that this team won 46 games, we had a disappointing season. We're probably going to have the 14th pick. For how many years in a row? They had the 13th. Wow. There's an alternate universe where they don't trade for Kevin Huerter and they get the same trade offer from the Pelicans for the 13th pick. But instead of the Hawks getting that unprotected swap, it's the Kings because that was the Kings pick. And the Timberwolves beat the Hawks in the NBA Finals. And Anthony Edwards is your Finals MVP. They won in 6. So I guess this was a disaster of a season according to my owner. I know this is an expensive team. There goes LeBron James. He retires. Russell Westbrook did not retire, right? I'm just like quadruple checking because we would override his retirement. It looks like we're still good. And LeBron and Chris Paul are going to the Hall of Fame. So it is draft lottery time. I made that pick water protected. I almost made it top 10 protected, and I'm really glad it was water protected. So we're not going to get some insane luck. We're going to have the 14th pick in this draft. I mean, if I'm trying to win with Russ, like, I would love to get Ime Udoka. I don't think he would take this job. I could sign like a Charles Lee. Is he that much better than Doug Christie? No. Brian Keefe's got pretty good ratings, though. So I'm actually going to fire Doug Christie and hire Brian Keefe. I have to be aggressive in this rebuild if we're trying to win a ring before Russ retires. So let's sign Brian Keefe. Wizards fans are like, please do. And we're here with pre-draft workouts. So unfortunately, Levine, I mean, him going down kind of derailed our season as well. Like, he was playing really good. And he's healthy in 2 to 4 weeks. Like, I don't know if I would trade him. Now, I don't know if I'm going to trade the 14th overall pick right now. So I threw up DeRozan, Schroeder, and 14 on the market. Like, Jamal Murray, Darius Garland, great offers. But, like, I have Russ. I mean, I shouldn't mind doing this trade, right? Like, I get Strus in the steal. Russ can be a 6th man for us. He doesn't have to be a starter at the end of the day. I should do this trade. I mean, yeah, this is a clear upgrade. You hope the Cavs get under the salary cap or the second apron. They're getting pick 14. We're going to do this trade with Cleveland. So welcome to the Sacramento Kings, Darius Garland. You don't want Fox here. You don't want Halliburton here. Darius Garland, welcome to Cleveland. Him and Sabonis, hopefully, can be a good enough 2-man game. And we're just going to have good enough defenders around them. So, like, Levine might go when he's healthy. I do like Keegan Murray as a defender as well, but he could definitely be our small forward going into next year. So let's see who the Cavs ended up taking with pick 14. They're going to take Cale Wilson C-Dub from UNC. And we did get Justin Nelson here in the second round. Zach LaVine opts in. No shit. $48.9 million player option for somebody that has a dislocated patella. And we're going to pick up the team option on Devin Carter. We're going to give Mark Williams, Keegan Murray, Isaac Jones, and Dylan Cardwell all the qualifying offers. So I will make sure I'm able to bring back Russell Westbrook on this team. Don't worry. He wants $18 million. I can actually afford that, which is a bit ridiculous, Russ. You don't want to take a hometown discount on this team. So I'll just do a 2-year deal. It could definitely be front loaded. That is ridiculous. So let's sign Russ 2 years, $34 million. We'll renounce the rights on Drew Eubanks as well, but keep the dialogues open with other players. So let's do that. Now, I may overpay a little bit for Mark Williams because this is something we can use in a trade. So let's do that. And let's lock up Keegan Murray. I think 4 for 80 is good. He might get a little bit more in real life. We'll do 5 for 100 for Keegan Murray. So we get Mark Williams. We should get Keegan Murray. There we go. I'm going to sign Malik Beasley to a 2-year deal worth $10 million. The Rockets picked him up and he was great last year. And we're picking up Nick Richards as well, who I did trade at one point. I am going to call the Denver Nuggets and I want to see if I could acquire Aaron Gordon. Not Cam Johnson, Aaron Gordon, who I think could be a great fit next to Sabonis. He's a great fit next to Jokic, and we could use that defense. I mean, I would offer you Max Strus. I would love to keep Malik Monk in this deal if I didn't have to trade him. I'll offer you Max Strus. I'll offer you, oh my God, I might have to offer up Devin Carter or Nick Clifford. I mean, Clifford's already 24. What about if I offered Maxime right now? How much? We're off $8 million. So I would have to include probably Aaron Wiggins in this deal. Max Strus and Aaron Wiggins for Aaron Gordon. And I'll throw in the Spurs, or I'll throw in 2 seconds. Does that work? Trading Aaron Wiggins does suck. I do feel like Max Strus will not be good for us as he was good last year. I hate doing a 2-for-1. They say no. And I'll throw in a 28 second. I'll throw in I'll throw in a 20-30 first. They say yes to that. Welcome here. We are going to make now Keegan Murray a small forward. And what is his overall going to go up to? It's going to stay the same, which kind of stinks. So right now we have plenty of center depth. We have Aaron Gordon at the 4, Keegan Murray. We're going to most likely trade away Zach LaVine when he becomes healthy again. And I'm going to offer some 1-year deals out there. Bring Trey Lyles back to Sacramento. Gary Payton and D'Anthony Melton we're going to pick up. And we should get these guys back on the QO. So I may actually have to release some players before the season starts. This roster is not pretty. And I do worry about our defense a ton. But Zach LaVine is healthy now. All right. I'm going to also try to trade away Devin Carter for Bilal Coulibaly. And I'm willing to do, I mean, Isaac Jones, Carter in 2 seconds for Coulibaly. Jones has a no trade clause. That's really gonna gonna hold me up here. I guess all these guys have a no trade. No, Melton should be fine. They say no to Melton. Damn. I don't have. No, I do have Maxime right now. That doesn't work financially. So I will do right now, and we'll do Melton, or we'll do Justin Nelson, who I just drafted right now. 2 seconds in Carter for Coulibaly. There we go. Coulibaly can really be a good perimeter defender for us, who I'm excited to have next year. I mean, if I made Bilal a small forward, he goes up to an 84. Love that. I do need to release 2 players before the season starts. It's going to be Dylan Cardwell. I just don't have time to develop you, man. And I'm going to be releasing Trey Lyles. Like when I do my long Kings rebuild, just like a normal one where Russ doesn't matter too much to me, sure. But this is like the initial reaction of Russ signing. I'm going to try to get him a ring. I do have the option to trade away Zach LaVine this year, which is going to be interesting. I think we are going to definitely explore that. Bilal's going to play a decent amount. Russ is going to play a decent amount. Mark Williams is another trade piece. Like we have plenty. Wow, this bench is actually loaded right now with Beasley, Monk, Williams, Russ, and Keegan Murray. And we have like Nick Clifford still in the wings. We'll go 34 to Garland, 32 to LaVine, 27 Coulibaly, 28 Gordon. And let's go 38 to Domantas Sabonis. Hopefully Sabonis and Gordon could be what it was in Denver here in Sacramento. We do get off to a 5-2 start. Hopefully nobody dislocates their patella this year. I'm looking at you, Zach LaVine. I thought about trading for Jimmy Butler in the offseason. He wins NBA Cup MVP. The Sacramento Kings, folks, are 24-8 right now with an 8.2 point differential. Sucks being in the West, but I think this is a very good roster right now with an absolutely loaded bench. We have guys that I think could compete for like 6th man of the year. All right, so this has to be one of the best starts in Sacramento Kings history. 38-15, probably some of the best starts, or one of the best starts since like the early 2000s Kings with like Stojakovic, Divac, Bibby, Weber, and those guys, which is great. We're at the top of the Western Conference. We are 20-7 at home. New Light the Beam team. We are the 2nd offensive ranked team in the West, where the Kings have had plenty of good offensive seasons as of late. Defensively, number 4 in the West. We will definitely take that. We do not have the best point differential, though, and that makes me think, should I continue to run this team, or do I get aggressive here, try to use some of our depth to upgrade one of these spots? I'm thinking about the latter option and saying we don't have many good years of Russ's career, right? He's 38 years old. I can only override his retirement once. Let's see what we can do here at the deadline. I didn't even realize that, but Malik Monk recently just got hurt, which kind of screws me of a $20 million contract I could have traded. And I'm going to do another trade here with the Sacramento Kings. To my knowledge, Jalen Green does not have an extension, but he has a $36 million player option. He is about, let's see, he's 24. LaVine is 31, 7 years younger than LaVine. I will have to part ways with Nick Clifford in this trade, which hurts, and a 28 first, but I'm getting Green, and I'm getting John Collins, who I may reroute for somebody that I know will have bird rights on next year. And I think Green could still be a better defender than Zach LaVine. Like if we look at his grades here, he is a B- perimeter defense, which isn't great. LaVine is a C+. I'm going to do this trade, and we will have bird rights on Green. And then we're also going to be trading away John Collins to OKC along with D'Anthony Melton for Isaiah Evans, who was just the 32nd pick, but he has the team option for next year, and Lou Dort, who is under contract going forward for the Thunder. 18 million to 10 to 11. We made an Aaron Wiggins trade. We're going to make a Lou Dort trade, get the defense a little bit better. So Garland's going to play a ton. Jalen Green is going to be the starting shooting guard for this team. No surprise there. Malik Beasley can get like 10 minutes a night. We'll go like 16 to Mark Williams. I do want Lou Dort to play probably like 20 minutes a night for us right now. He may start over Bilal at one point. We'll go 24 to Keegan Murray. We're going to go maybe 25 there to Koulibaly. How has Gordon been this year? 9 points. It's fine. Just play good defense, hit your threes. And hopefully this team is good enough defensively and offensively to make a run. Right now, though, oh yeah, Malik Monk. I think he could still play. So Wemby ends up winning MVP this year. Darren Peterson is your rookie of the year. Damian Lillard, 6th man of the year. I guess behind Scoot now. Shout out to Peterson going to the Pelicans. Scoot, most improved. Okay, so Blazers got a nice point guard rotation. Trae Young, clutch player of the year. Bang. Brian Keefe, coach of the year, the Sacramento Kings. You could see 1 seed in the conference. How about that? All NBA first team. No Sacramento Kings. No Sabonis on second team either, but we do get Domantas Sabonis on third team with the player that he was traded with in Tyrese Halliburton. We are not going to have any all defensive members, but shout out to Ijax making the award or making the team. Obviously, no rookies either. We are a 1 seed. We did not own our first round pick this year. That's going to go to the Phoenix Suns, and we are ready to go for the playoffs. We have a lot of good offensive players, man. I do like our defense as well. It's been really good over the last few years. I think I may start Lou Dort over Bilal. Although Bilal had a good year, I think I just trust what Dort has done in the playoffs before. So let's do that. And we're going to have Jalen Green, Garland, Dort, Gordon, and Sabonis be the starting 5. Koulibaly could get 22 minutes a night. We're going to go like 17 to Russ, still have him as like a contributor. And we'll do 15 to Russ because I'll go 33 to Garland. I would like to go 33 to Green. I want to play Sabonis a ton. So Mark Williams is going to get like 14 a night, and we'll go like 36 to Sabonis. I don't think I'm going to play Malik Beasley for the playoffs, although he was a great 3-point shooter. Definitely not going to play Nick Richards. I mean, yeah, like, do we get Malik Monk in there? Like, do we actually rock a 10-man rotation? I don't know. Dort can get 26. Let's go 28 to Gordon. 22. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go 18 to Murray. We're going to go about 15 to Monk. I can't re-sign anybody right now because I should have gave Monk an extension. This Lakers team does not have LeBron. He retired, but they do have Kristaps Porzingis. Last time these two teams played off in the playoffs, it did not end well. There was some ref involvement in that series. We split the first 2. Isn't great. Game 3, we win this one by 26. 22 for Monk. Game number 4, we are going to win this one. We go up 3-1. They would have faced each other in 2023 if the Kings beat the Warriors in game number 7. We're up 3-1. Can we win in 5? Yes, we can. We win 121-112 here, and we're going on to round number 2 to take on the OKC Thunder, a good Thunder team. Sabonis averaged 19.5 points, 18 for Green, 17 for Garland. The Suns were in the play-in tournament with Zach LaVine, but the Thunder, man, they're tough. I mean, I'm a little bit less scared of the Thunder than like the Dallas Mavericks or the Spurs. They do look like they're at full strength. I got to do like a Brooks Barnizer rebuild, man. That guy's been killing it in preseason. We get blown out of the building by 35 in game 1. Not good for my confidence, but we do win game 2 and we blow them out by 38 points. I like to see that. Game 3 goes to the Kings, 143-115, 46 for Shea, 28 for Green, 23 for Monk. Game 4 goes to the Kings, 109-108, 23 and 13 for Sabonis, 17 for Green. Can we win in 5? No. They are going to force a game 6. Shea did have 41 in this game. Bang, we win in 6. 120, 113. Russ beats his former team. Sabonis beats his former team. Lou Dort beats his former team. And we're taking on, I think, the real Goliath here, the Dallas Mavericks in the conference finals. Green and Sabonis combined for 42 points. Green playing off Sabonis. He's done something similar with Alperen Şengün. It's also funny that Russ's contract is like $3.5 million, the veteran minimum or close to it, and we are paying him like way more than that. So we lose by 2 to the Mavericks in game number 1. I hate playing this team. We do win game number 2 though, so something similar to what happened in the Thunder series. You have Atlanta and Boston over there. We're going to go up 2-1. We beat them by 26. Jalen Green had 38 points. I don't know if Levine is giving us that, but we do lose game 4 by 40. Oh my God. So we've gone blown out. And we've lost by 40, and we've lost by 2 to Dallas. So a little bit of both. Can we have a strong game 5 to take a 3-2 lead? Hold on to this victory. You're up by 6 with 83 seconds left. We hold on. We're going to win 101-98, and we are in game number 6. Excuse me, game 5. No, game 6, up 3-2. Can we win on the road? I do not want to go to a game 7. You're up by 20 right now, midway through the third. Do not take your foot off the pedal. We are going to the NBA Finals. Wow. For the first time this century, the Sacramento Kings are in the NBA Finals. How about that? And we're going to be taking on the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know who I was more scared of. I never see the Celtics in the finals, but the Hawks win a lot of finals with or without Trae Young. They've replaced KP with Vucevic. Tobias Harris is there. It's a good team. We've been very lucky with injuries. I say that, and Sabonis has a knee injury he's day-to-day with. Daniels is day-to-day, and Trae Young is day-to-day as well. This is the Kevin Huerter series. Let's see what happens. We are going to lose game 1. I'm not going to panic yet. We lost game 1 to the Thunder and to the Mavericks, but we lose game 2. I might panic now. Bilal had 21 points in 21 minutes. I don't know if I should start Bilal over Lou Dort. I feel like I gotta at this point. He's been outperforming him all playoffs long. So let's go 29 here to Koulibaly. Game 3. Please, this is it. Okay, we win by 2. Trae had 44. That was do or die. Game 4. Okay, that is massive. Oh my God. Our title hopes are still alive. Can we win 3 unanswered? Game 5 is at home. Bad first quarter. Great second. Great third. You're up by 11 and you blow it. Oh, we're down by 1. Please. Please. Oh, we're going to lose this one by 1 point. Oh my God, that sucks so much. Okay. Game 6. We're down 3-2. Against Dallas, we were up 3-2. Their team is just so complete, but we are forcing a game 7. Oh my God, here we go. Russ. Do I start Russ? No, I'm not going to start Russ for this game. I got to keep starting Darius Garland. But Russ, man, they think I should play him 26 minutes a night. I might go, I don't know. Do I go to a 9-man rotation for this game? Maybe I go a little bit less to these guys. I'm just so nervous. A little bit more to Bilal and Sabonis. Game 7 at home. Can Sacramento beat Atlanta? We're up by 2. Oh, man, we're going back and forth. I don't like this, folks. Tie game here in the third. Sabonis is playing well. Who's balling out for them? Trae and Vooch. Please. Up by 1. Oh, my God. All right. We were down by 8. We're down by 3. We are coming back a little bit. Plenty of time left. We had the lead for a second. They're up by 1. Oh, my God. What a game, man. Oh, we're going to lose this one, 121-116. We just lost game 7 of the NBA Finals to the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young is your Finals MVP. I'm sorry, Russ. I'm sorry. I could not get you a ring that year. How am I losing improvements? I don't care about profits. I just went to the NBA Finals. Is Russ going to retire? No, the man is ready for age 39. Let's go. All right, we are running it back. Doc Rivers is going to retire. Klay Thompson gets his jersey retired by the Warriors. Draft lottery here. We are going to be giving our first round pick to the Suns at number 30. Not going to lose sleep over that one. And let's go here. Brian Keefe is fine. We just went to the NBA Finals. But do we feel like we need to add to this roster? Maybe. Like, do I trade Sabonis? I'm not going to trade Sabonis. But what is our ceiling with him? Make it $48 million. So the number 1 overall pick was Curtis McNeil, a 6'8" small forward out of Oklahoma to the Knicks. Wade Wood goes there, top 5 to the Blazers. We did have a first round pick, and we took Ken Fisher, a power forward from a JUCO, which is really cool. Where was that first rounder from? Am I tripping? We ended up getting that first rounder from the Spurs. Oh, so that was from the De'Aaron Fox trade. All right. Jalen Green actually opts in. So does Malik Monk, which is good for us. Those are tradable contracts if we wanted to try to upgrade that spot there. We're going to pay Koulibaly. He's a free agent. 21 million, that would be fine with me. I'm going to try to snag Jordan Poole here on like a $5 million deal. And that is going to replace Malik Monk if I potentially trade him. We're going to match 4 years, 92. No, I can't do that. What? Wait, really? I can't accept this Bilal deal? What? I'm over the hard cap with that one. All right, I'm going to try to trade Mark Williams to the Clippers for Rui Hachimura. They would want Russ. You're not getting Russ. Nobody wants Mark Williams, unfortunately. What about Aaron Nesmith and Isaiah Jackson for Mark Williams? No. All right, I want to see if I can get Trey Mann in a first rounder for Malik Monk. They say no. I will also throw in Malik Beasley. They would want Isaiah Evans, and I'll get 2 first rounders. All right, we're going to shed a ton of money with that deal. Hopefully now I could sign Jordan Poole and Bilal Koulibaly. Bang. So, yeah, we did let go of Isaiah Evans, which is fine. We just also let go of, why am I tripping? Who was the second player in that deal? That was Malik Beasley. So right now we have Garland, Russ, Trey Mann, Green, Poole, Dort, Koulibaly, Murray, Gordon, Mark Williams still on this roster. Gonna sign Bol and like Kevin Porter Jr. to minimums. No player progression, no regression, just a ton of 80s here on this roster. And I think we could definitely be in line to make a trade at the deadline to go all in even more. We've been off to a little bit of a rocky start this year, but hey, we're 12-8, 12-9 now. All right, we are making a blockbuster. We're trading away one of the first rounders we got in that Trey Mann deal, Aaron Gordon, who's been good this year, and Jalen Green for Zion Williamson from the Pelicans and Trey Murphy. I just love how Trey Murphy's like a throw-in in these trades. So I still am going to be looking for like a defensive-minded shooting guard, but like a big 3 offensively of Garland, Zion, and Sabonis can be something. Trae Young is your NBA Cup MVP this year. We are 23-12 right now. God damn it, man. Trey Murphy ruptures his Achilles. He is out for the year. All right. That was a tradable contract to potentially move or just be a really good bench player. And nice, Zion, who definitely has his injury risk, breaks his right ankle. He's out 1 to 2 months. All right, but we are 38-15 at the deadline. I feel like we had this record last year. We're on a 6-game winning streak. We have a 9.4 point differential. Like, we're really good. Our number 1 player, Zion, is currently hurt for 8 to 10 more weeks. He'll be back at 1 point. Sabonis is in the last year of his deal. Same with Garland. Jordan Poole is like a really good combo guard for us off the bench. And I'm going to be making a big trade here. Trey Mann and Mark Williams going to the Orlando Magic for Jalen Suggs, who I'm now going to change his position to a shooting guard. And he's going to be in that backcourt with Darius Garland. We're going to have Koulibaly there. I guess Bol can get minutes. So off the bench right now, we have Russ, Poole, Dort, Murray. I may try to get a better backup 5. And I'm going to trade away Kevin Porter Jr. and Ken Fisher, who I just drafted, for Rolando Shays and Isaiah Jackson to be the backup 5 behind Sabonis. So Ajax and Sabonis reunite. They were together in the 2022 season. So Zion just got back healthy here. We're in March. Now April. We're the 1 seed in the Western Conference. We're going to go 60-22 this year and finish as the 1 seed yet again. Shea just casually drops 37 points per game. He ends up winning MVP. Herb Lloyd, 20 points per game, sick rookie of the year. Cam Whitmore, 6th man of the year in Washington. Wemby Depoy, Jaden Quaintance, most improved in Chicago. As I'm losing my breath, Tower Hero, clutch player of the year for the Heat. And Brian Keefe, coach of the year for the 2nd straight season, I believe. No players changed on All-NBA first team. You have Scoot, Tatum, Josh, Şengün, and Jokic changing a team on the Warriors on 2nd team. No Sacramento Kings, though, unfortunately for us. And we are ready to go here. 1 seed again. We are fully healthy, like I said. I'm nervous. I mean, Zion did shoot 14% from 3. Sabonis said we shot 35% from 3 this year. So Zion can kind of be like a center at times. They can have a 2-man game. So it's going to be Garland, Suggs, Koulibaly, Zion, Sabonis. We're going to have Russ have like 15 minutes a night. 20 to Jordan Poole. Let's go like 20 to Keegan Murray. 14 to Russ and Dort. And we'll go like 11 Ajax for the playoffs. No minutes to Bol. We had to sign JD Davison. And we have like just Trey Murphy chilling as a reserve. Let's go 35 to Garland. Let's go 35 to Sabonis. We're going to go 29 to Suggs and Koulibaly. I might go a little bit less to Murray and a little bit more to Zion to start off the playoffs. We're 4-star balance. We're taking on the Rockets. Shepard, Thompson, Lopez, Smith, and Şengün. Hopefully we're able to beat them. We win game 1, win game 2, win game 3. and we are going to gentleman sweep them. Good start here to the 2028 playoffs. If we look at the stat leaders there, Garland had 21, Zion had 20 there to start things off. We're taking on Minnesota in round number 2, a good team, a scary team led by Anthony Edwards. We're going to win game 1 by 9, 18 rebounds for Sabonis. Russ had 16 points off the bench, but we lose game number 2, 64 for Randall and Ant. I don't know if I want to make any changes to the rotation, but we do end up winning game 3 by 11. I mean, these series are obviously going to get more difficult as we get further along. We take a 3-1 lead, Garland with 25, and we're going to win in 5. Let's go. We're taking on the Thunder here in the conference finals. I also, we have 3 guys from the 2019 draft class playing meaningful minutes in Garland, in Zion, and in Jordan Poole, who was the 28th pick in that draft. I forget when Dort technically came out. Was he also 2019? He was. Look at that. Let's see what happens here. We got 2 from the 21 class in Suggs and Koulibaly, or Ijax. We do lose by 5 in game 1 to the Thunder. All right, they beat us in game 1 last year, and they win game 2 by 2 in overtime. Great. Game 3, Koulibaly gets hurt for 2 to 4 weeks. I mean, this is the series right here. All right, you guys go down 3-0. Nice. Garland with 28. And we are going to win game 5, or game 4. Cool. We're going to lose in 5. Damn. So we win the finals last year, or Jesus, we win the West last year, and we lose in the conference finals this year. Cade is your finals MVP. The Pistons ended up winning in 6. So that's a disappointing season. Russ does retire, so this is the last year of the rebuild. Clippers got 3 retirees. The Hawks got 2 as well. We're going to lose our head scout, but yeah, this is it for Russ's career. Let's try to win him a ring. We do have to give the Suns our pick at 30. We don't have any random picks there. I'll keep Brian Keefe as the head coach. We are going to have some cap space, I believe. I mean, we have so many pending free agents right now. In Sabonis, Garland, Zion, Murphy, Russ, a lot of guys. So we took Nate Williams, a 6'7", geez, I said it, wing from Duke, or forward from Duke. We're going to bring back Shays here. Luka's a free agent. Sharp's a free agent. I'm not going to really go after Ja Morant. I don't even have money to go after Ja Morant, so I want to bring back probably all of these guys. So Zion has a real deal from the Mavericks. Let's pay him a boatload of money. Sabonis has pretty much real deals from the Pelicans and the Blazers. Let's pay him a boatload of money. And we're going to get Garland back as well. 5 for 144. Sabonis makes 40 more million. We're going to definitely bring back Russ and Ijax here in a second. So yeah, we bring back all 5 of those guys. Unfortunately, I don't know if I could have brought back Trey Murphy, who I guess ended up signing with a team, which is unfortunate. Where did Trey Murphy end up going? Or no, do I still have Trey Murphy on my team? I do. I lied. He's got 1 year left, 31 million. I could eventually trade him next year if I wanted to. So Zion regresses a little bit. Jordan Poole regresses a little bit as well. And Russell Westbrook, we just did a farewell tour. I will see you guys at the trade deadline. All hands on deck. Anybody could get traded this year outside of Russ. Anyone. All right, so we don't have 38 wins here at the deadline, but we do have 36. We have a 15.3 point differential. We're about 2.5 points ahead of the Mavericks for the top offensive team in the West, and we are the top defensive team in the West as well. Right now, Keegan Murray is our only injured player. He has a dislocated elbow. Ross is still giving us valuable bench minutes, man, at age 40. This is now year 4 of this rebuild. Garland has been super efficient. Sabonis has been good. Zion has been good. This is a deep team yet again. I don't know if I want to get rid of the depth just in case an injury happens. We did have to sign Precious Achiuwa. I feel like Keegan Murray is the one player I would have traded, but unfortunately he's hurt. Remember when I said all hands on deck, anybody could get traded? Yeah, I'm going to be trading Jalen Suggs, Trey Murphy, for J-Dub to put him at the 2. It'd be Garland, J-Dub. Who would be my 3? Bilal, Zion, Sabonis. That is really good. F it. I may come back. And I'm trading with a team that I could end up playing against in the NBA finals or conference finals, but this is what we're rocking with. All right, so we're not going to get 64 wins this year, which was our goal, but we go 63-19. I'm ready for this. This is Russ's last dance, man. This is the last dance. Damn, Halliburton broke his leg for the Pacers this season. We do get Zion Williamson on All-NBA third team. Let's do this. I just want to get here. We are the 1 seed yet again. We finished with a league best 16.5 point differential. The Kings and the Bulls, shout out Kevin Huerter, are the 2 teams that finished with 60 wins. Keegan Murray has a calf injury now. He's out 1 to 2 weeks. And I'm going to go Garland at the 1, J-Dub 2, Koulibaly 3, Zion 4, Sabonis 5. We're going to go 18 to Poole and Russ. We're going to go 18 to Dort, And we're going to go about 15 to Hartenstein over Ajax as like the backup 5. We'll actually go 13 there. I'll go 35 to Sabonis. I'll go 38 to Zion. Let's do about 30 to Koulibaly. Let's do about 35 to J-Dub. 35 to Garland. And we're taking on the Rockets in round 1. If this is how I lose Russ's last dance, I will cry. We beat one of Russ's former teams, in which Zion and J-Dub combined for 48 points per game here. The Thunder lost in the play-in. Okay. I guess that made them worse. I'll take it. We're taking on the Spurs. It would be cool if I played like all of Russ's former teams. I would have had to go up against like the Clippers, the Nuggets, the Thunder. But can we beat the Spurs? Like Keegan Murray back. This team is so deep. I don't even think I'm going to play Keegan Murray. We're up 2-0, 3-0. We win in 5 and we gentlemen sweep them. I think we gentlemen swept them. We had 20 from Zion and J-Dub in that series. Taking on the Mavericks here with Jalen Green, our old friend, Elijah Arenas, Grady Dick, Siakam, Klingon. Cooper Flag is hurt. Hello. Kyrie Irving is hurt. That is noticeable. Wow. Flag will be back. Kyrie maybe not. Gaffer definitely not. And we beat the Dallas Mavericks and go back to the finals for the first time in a few years. We win game 1, lose game 2 by 2, win game 3 by 3. Game 4. Oh, God, the damn stupid Cooper Flag, man. He's going to destroy my hopes and dreams. No. No. This is it for Russ. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. We got to force a game 7. Thank you. Thank you. Jordan Poole, 26 points in 18 minutes. Can we win game 7 at home to go to the finals? Last year, we couldn't get it done. Oh my God. What the hell was that third quarter? What is that? Oh my God. And thank God, though. Zion with 30. Russ had 7. We win. What did it cost me? My second best player, Jaden Quainance, is apparently prime Shaq, 27 and 10. How long is he out for? Great. The whole year. J-Dub is out. Let's go Bilal at the 2. We'll do Murray at the 3. Dort may get more minutes. We'll do, I don't know, 40 to Zion, 36 there, 32 there. All right, we're just throwing Keegan Murray out there, taking on the Bulls with Matas, Quainance, McCain as their big 3. They still have Kobe White, still have Noah Essengay. I mean, if we can beat the Mavericks, we should beat the Bulls, but just not having J-Dub hurts so much. We win game 1. We win game 2 by 14. Just win game 3. Yes. Yes. We get Russell a ring. Yes. Sabonis, finals MVP. We are going to get Russell Westbrook a ring for the first time in his career, baby. At age 40, he gets it done. So if I went to player retirements, I assume he's going to retire still. Yep, he retires. 21 years in the league, age 40. And if we go to the Hall of Fame, he now has a 1 next to the championship total. I hope you guys did enjoy that Russell Westbrook Sacramento Kings rebuild. I'm glad we were able to end the video off on a good note and get him that ring. If you guys did enjoy, drop a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think about this signing as well. And don't worry, Kings fans, we'll do a little bit more of a realistic rebuild with the Kings later on because they're in a weird spot right now. I don't even know if they need Russell Westbrook. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Subscribe if you're not already. Drop a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy. Got my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, links in the description. Catch you on the next one. Peace.